Hello everyone, this is Wolfdog 107 here, and I'm streaming once again. And I figured I might as well, since it's been 4 days, well almost 5, but I figured I'd stream since I haven't done so for a bit. And I meant to stream that following night, but I ended up getting caught up in other things and I hadn't gotten around to it. But I'm back now, so we'll go ahead and do some more Kuro no kiseki for the night. Let me see. Yeah, that one. Pretty sure this is the file. Yep, this is the one, okay. Now, as before, the only time I let the dialogue play out is if characters are actually being voiced. And then, if they're not being voiced, I'm not gonna let the dialogue play out. And check the settings. I'm gonna have my fan going. Alright, let's see. Shit. Finally managed to get my streams started at the proper time I usually start them. It's just that it's still extended by a little bit, because normally I'd start them at like 9 or 10 at night around my time zone, but I ended up getting extended to a different time. Or rather, delayed. It's another way of putting it. And if the fan noise is too loud in the background, let me know and I can take it off or change the setting. But right now it's on the lowest setting, so I'm not sure how quiet it sounds on the mic.
向かうとすっか。今日もそこそこ人がいるな。
やっぱりここからだとトリオンタワーがよく見えますね。何にするんだ？
Oops. Gonna have to sell that second one. Shit. I did not mean to do that. Gonna pull up something on my phone. Because I know that since I already did this part and I used the translator app on my phone, I can bring out the photos. I gotta find it. There it is. I have to press triangle when that time comes. Okay. I like that mechanic there where it lets you choose a specific decision giving a specific outcome. Something new to the Trails games as far as I'm aware. It's a pretty cool mechanic. I like it a lot. That one I already know which it is. I didn't know them initially, but then I just ended up using the translator app to figure it out. But honestly though, so far this game's pretty good. I don't really got many issues with it at the moment. Hold on. Just checking something.
んじゃない。どんな気分かしら？もう行っちゃうの？
別のメス。二人は返すぜ。かかってこいや。目障りなんだよ。
頑張ってください。
かかってこいや。こっちだ。そらそら。気張ってけよ。かかってこいや。
やめなさい。ブーストチャンス。
こいつは効くぜ。
この調子でいきましょう。
そらそらどうした？ビッグおい急げ！行くぜ。
ブーストチャンスです。
チャンスだ。ずれた。
依頼達成ですね。報酬が振り込まれたわ。
I almost let that car hit me by accident. Oh my god. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. Oops, it is voiced. I forgot. Yeah, Lane is gorgeous. Like, holy shit, man.
お仕事開始ですね。スケジューラーを起動したわ。何をするの？では向かいましょう。
どうもいらっしゃいませ。
依頼達成ですね。
はあ、上出来だ。
報酬が振り込まれたわ。
I really love that law, chaos, and gray mechanic that they have that's similar to D&D, based on certain decisions. That's just really cool that they have that in this game. I was not expecting them to have something like that in this, and then I found out, and I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. Because, honestly, I like stuff like that in games. It adds a bit more depth to the game's personality, to give you an idea of what the game would be like going forward. And in general, Falcom does a great job with that already in their previous games, but now with this one, it's even more so. And yeah, I can't speak Japanese or even understand what they're saying half the time, or even read it, but I can still tell that the mood is a bit different for this game. Especially with that intro sequence that we got for the whole prologue. With the battle at the end of the prologue, I mean. Because with that battle, it was just so fucking cool. And just because of what happens, you can tell the vibe is going to be a bit different compared to the previous titles in the series. Not only that, but, well, Van is a bit more experienced in what he does than what Reen's experience was like when Reen first started out. Because when Reen had first started out, he was only a student, and he was still fresh in his fucking 8 Leaves swordsmanship for the 8 Leaves school as a representative of it. Well, not so representative, but a practitioner of the 8 Leaves. But, needless to say, Reen got a good experience out of it. It's just that with Reen, it wasn't like completely held back or anything. It was just that he got experience and good combat depth as the games went on for him, especially in Reverie and Hajimari. I mean, not Hajimari, fucking Gold Steel 4 and Hajimari. It just grew on him for the combat depth. Or, I don't know, something about Reen's combat system just felt a bit more fleshed out as it went on. But it didn't feel as good as Van's does, with Van's first game here being Kuro no Kiseki 1. And the thing is, when Reen got the his mech, he got it more so at the end of Cold Steel 1. He didn't get it at the beginning of that game. Whereas Van gets his fucking superpower shit in the beginning. He didn't get it at the end of the game, because, well, as we see in the prologue, Van gets his fucking superpower shit at the beginning of the game. And because he got it at the beginning of the game, it allows him to have something else to go with, instead of just feeling a little flat like Reen did. The reason why I'm saying Reen felt flat was because Reen's moveset just didn't feel like it was expressive enough in the beginning. Even then, when we got to Cold Steel 3, he had only just started as a teacher and he had just barely graduated. And when he started as a teacher, or aka instructor, at Thor's Military Academy branch campus, he had some good experience, but he wasn't fully fleshed out yet for combat. You could tell, and he was holding himself back because of the fucking annexation of Northumbria. Because his fucking his shit went burr half the time whenever he'd be on missions with Altina and whatnot. His fucking ogre power, that's what it was. And as that went on with Reen, with his sphere unification and shit, it was cool and all, but only until, I'd say, Cold Steel 4 and Hajimari no Kiseki did Reen's powers in combat really come into play. In the previous games before that, they didn't really come into play that much in terms of expression. In terms of other things, sure. But the last two S-Crafts that he got were pretty much the only good ones in terms of combat depth and fluidity. The other ones not so much, except for Termination/Dawn. That one was also a really good combat move for him. But when it comes to Van, he has a bit of an edge over Reen in terms of combat already. Because this is Van's first game, but character-wise he already has more experience than Reen did when Reen first started out for his game. And in this game, the combat feels a bit more fluid. Mainly because this is their own engine now that they're on. Honestly though, in terms of combat, I still like the Cold Steel cast for combat so far compared to this, but like I mean that in terms of the fluidity and depth, or rather the personalization. I mean, not the fluidity and depth, just the personalization for what their moves were like when it comes to Yuna, Ash, Usis, Gaius, Reen, Elisa, Sarah, Angelica, all them characters from the Cold Steel games specifically. Their combat personalities were pretty good, like for the weapons, but because the Fire Engine held those games back real hard, that those games still kept pushing, I'd say that it was good for what they had, but the Fire Engine held them back, which caused them to feel good, but not good enough. But with them having this new engine, the character combat, it actually feels a lot more fluid and in-depth. More so than the previous games, and more so than what other games out there tend to provide with combat in general. And that especially reigns true because in this game's combat, not only is it turn-based, but it's also a little action-based. And I say a little action-based because you don't get the full set of different types of moves to pull off like you do in the command mode of the game. But in action mode, you still get to do stun locks on the enemy and do the advantage attacks on them when you're in action mode. And when you feel that blue bar there, you can then hit R2 to use it and get the stun lock on the enemy, and sometimes a stun lock will kill them, depending on what health level the enemy is at. Things like that, I say, are what make this game a huge improvement over the other games in the series. Not only that, but the HUD and the UI looks a lot cleaner in this game. By that I mean cleaner as in the organization of it. It's a lot better organized and it's easier on my eyes. Because the icons are smaller, yes, which some fans might not like that, or even appreciate that. But I do. Because stuff like the color blue can hurt one's eyes easily because, well, blue screens are not really healthy on the eye, whereas orange screens are. And this game admittedly has a lot of blue, but if the color blue can hurt one's eyes, they can easily just mitigate that by like using the specific monitor that has eye care equipment in it or whatever it is. But with this game's HUD and UI, it's easier on the eyes because even if it's a certain color that may bother someone, it's at least small enough. And are there any colorblind options? Not that I know of. I'd have to find that out. No, there we go. Now I'm gonna do this one. But yeah, so honestly, in general, I really love this game a lot. Like, there's so much stuff I love about it already, and I've barely even completed the prologue in Chapter 1 recently, before I even started streaming it. And it's been great so far. I don't really got any problems with it. The HUD is small enough, the UI is perfect enough, and I can't read Japanese at all, but like, they even still have the menus in English text and Japanese text. And that helps because if I want to play the game, that makes it easier for me to play it because I can navigate things easier anyway. Even if it's mostly in Japanese, they still have some words in English, which I really appreciate because you don't see that many games do that where they'll have other languages in their menus at all. If they're like, let's say there's a game from out here in the States, and then for whatever reason a Korean player gets their hands on a copy of the American version because there's no Korean version out, or even an Asian version out, and they play through it, and let's say there's no Korean wording whatsoever. How would you expect them to be able to understand it, you know? Because, like, if there's going to be any sort of wording in it, there should also be some wording options for other languages in case, you know? But obviously, it's not going to be the case all the time for games that just have years and years until they get an English version of that same game years later. Obviously. But when they do have the languages of foreign countries in their games, and they don't even have those versions out yet for them, it's still appreciative nonetheless. Like with this game here, how they have English wording, just not in full view. It's more so like just in a few of the spots of the screen or on the menus. But it's still fine that they have it nonetheless. I'm glad they do. And even if I didn't, I could still navigate some things anyway because I played the previous game, so I know what some of the menus would say anyway.
ディンゴ・ブラッドだ。バントは昔からの馴染みでな。雑誌メルドのルポライターをやっている。やれやれ。その友達には控えるように言っておくといい。アラミス高等学校1年、アニエス・クローデル城。ベルモッティじゃないが副業で似たことをしていてな。君について調べたのはそれだけだ。安心してくれ。
通信新人記者のマリエル・エーメって言います。事件について何かご存知だったり、ぜひぜひコメントを。 私が相手です。いや、ごめんなさい、バンさん。見てなさいよ、リンゴブラッド。今度こそ出し抜いてやるんだから。このまま先に進みましょう。良さそうな宝箱。
相手になるぜ。
ブーストチャンス。頑張ってください。
そうだよ、頼むアニエス、決まってけよ。
敵の行動に注意してください。敵の行動に注意してください。
何か来る。気をつけろ。相手が悪かったな。
このまま先に進みましょう。距離を取って戦いなさい。頑張ります。制圧完了。良さそうな宝箱です。
さあ次に行くぞ。
遠隔攻撃気をつけて。
さあ始めるか。行くぜ。
特定のアンサー有効よ。頑張ってください。
Shit.
アーツで弱点がつけるわよ。
こいつは効くぜ。
アーツで弱点がつけるわよ。アーツで弱点がつけるわよ。
呪いか。
特定のアーツ
決まってけよ。
いや、ごめんなさい。
Oh shit.
弱点がつけるわよ。注意してください。
Whew. Just in time. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh, they almost kicked my ass there. Oh, that was a close one. Another thing is, they also updated the move mechanic when you're in command mode. They made it a bit more free for movement-wise, like, really free. It's not so restricted anymore. It feels a lot more fluid, and you can actually land attacks better and more often, because the move system was upgraded compared to the previous games of the series. It's not tied to some sort of stupid grid or number as it was before. It's more so like the number's still there, but the movement base allows you to actually move instead of just typing the thing in or putting the thing in saying character has to move to this or whatever. You still get to do that, it's just that it's a bit more direct in terms of your input, actually making it a bit more meaningful, or you just get to move around in an actual circle instead of having to decide before your next action takes place of what move you want to do, because in the previous games the move system was like, okay, if you make a character move, that counts as part of their turn and ending their turn, and that didn't even make sense before, because it was like, how would it end my turn if they're just moving but not using an item or using their arts or crafts or attacking even? It doesn't make sense, but they changed that here with this game, and I'm very happy about that. And it works very well because of that, because they made it to where it's more free. Yeah, I got a fight coming up. Gonna have to prepare. Orbments. Let's bring that one. No, I want to give her the rest. But she can't take them. Fuck. Fuck it. Here you go, Van. Let's get you more. There we go. There we go. Oh shit. Alright then. Okay, it's 1:18 in the morning. I haven't even been streaming for an hour yet, so I'm gonna keep going. I'll probably cut it around like 2 hours and 30 minutes of streaming, but I'm not sure yet. I might cut it at 2 hours maybe. Because I just got my sleep schedule fixed, so I want to make sure I keep it in check like that, so that I at least only stream for a couple hours at night, and I end up staying up during the day more this time, because I've been having a bad sleep schedule and I just got it fixed, so I don't want to fuck it up more. Because if I stay up any bit more past 2 this time, I'd be screwed. So I think I'm just gonna call it once it's like at the 2 hour point, or before, I'm not sure. Because I barely streamed for tonight. Like, I'm barely gonna be at an hour of streaming soon. So I want to at least stream long enough, like at least a couple hours I'd want to do. So I think I might just stop at the 2 hour mark instead of at 2 o'clock. Because 2 o'clock's in 40 minutes from right now. For my time anyway. And by 2 o'clock I mean 2 in the morning. Not 2 in the afternoon. If it was in the afternoon, that'd be different. But because I'm on the work shift, usually I can't really do it in the afternoon because that's when I'm at work. But when I do it around this time of night, I'm not at work. That's why I tend to do it around this time. Because it's always when I'm not at work, so I'd be fine doing it around this time, or even earlier than that. It's just that sometimes I don't do it earlier anymore, because I just don't really get around to it, because I'm doing other things before I start streaming anyway. But if any of y'all are familiar with my channel, y'all know how my schedule usually is for gaming streams and stuff like that. And I've noticed just now, when the enemy attacked Van when he was in the casting or charging part for his art before he could cast it, he got hit by the enemy, but the enemy didn't cancel out his charge animation for him to be able to cast his art. I think that's a bit new, because before in the other games, whenever a character would get hit, their charge animation will get cuts from them being able to cast their art, and then you'd have to start that thing all over again for them, and then they could cast it again if they didn't get hit. I've noticed here in this game, if they get hit while they're charging up their art, they don't lose the ability to cast it. I've noticed that.
やはり運がいい。はあ、バン頼む。
魔獣がディンゴさんに？だったらもう食べられても。
寝ぼけるな、下がるぞ。
Damn, that's an overgrown bitch. Fucking shit.
私が相手です。
ガンガン行くぞ。
Hmm.
チャンスだ。
この調子で弱点がつけるわよ。アースで弱点がつけるわよ。この調子で
You're fucking shitting me. I can't use it yet? But I have 200 combat points.
この調子でいきましょう。
Damn it. Fucking bastards. I do wonder about that though, like why can't I use my S-Craft all the time for Van even though I'm always above at least 100 combat points to be able to do it? Doesn't make sense.
この調子でいきましょう。特定のアースが有効よ。私が相手です。特定のアースが有効よ。アースで弱点がつけるわよ。チャンスです。
チャンスだ。
Now I can, okay.
私が相手です。
Fuck it. That shit's so fucking cool. I'm never gonna get tired of it, man. Seriously, man, that S-Craft is literally the fucking best for animation style shit. Unless we're talking about Reen's final S-Craft that he gets when it comes to Cold Steel 4. And I mean Cold Steel 4 is Cold Steel 4 because in Hajimari he still has that same S-Craft that he last got in Cold Steel 4. So Hajimari doesn't count in that sense because it just has the same ones. It's just that it changes up their names a little bit a couple times, but that's about it. But in terms of animation, Van's S-Craft is literally the best unless we're talking about Reen's Breaking Dawn or Termination Slashes.
はい。でもどうしてディンゴさんがこんなところに？はっ、ひょっとして私が掴んだスクープを横取りしに来たとか？
どうしてそうなる。言っておくが、ジャコモの件は解決済みだ。犯人も含めて CID 預かりとなっている。そちらの編集長も了承しているはずだぞ。
じゃあどうして私こんな暗くて怖くて恥ずかしい目に？あなたはあれ、どこかで見たような。何よこれ！見ないで！ディンゴさんは見ちゃダメ！
まったく。
その程度って何ですか？乙女のあられもない格好を前に。ってあなたはあの時の裏解決屋とかいう怪しい職業であの事件も勝手に解決したっていう。あなたがデタラメを言ったせいでひどい目にあったんですから。警察の人には釘を刺されまくるわ。事件解決を完全に取り逃すわ。
ともあれ、ここは事件の現場じゃないってことだ。記者には記者の現場がある。とっとと出て着替えるといい。バン、アニエス嬢も助かった。いずれ借りは返させてもらおう。
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be like 3 minutes or something. I'll be right back, but I'll keep the cutscene going.
ちょっとディンゴさん、まだあの人に言いたいことが。覚えてなさいよ。裏解決やバンアークライド。依頼達成ですね。
I'm back.
スケジューラーを起動したわ。
You know what? Fuck it. So fucking cool. God, I love that animation so much. Such a great fucking animation, oh my god. My goddamn, he goes in for the kill, man. Like, oh my gosh. I'm doing it again, I don't give a shit. Laser! So fucking cool. Gosh, I love that animation so goddamn much. They could not pull off that shit before with the other games, but in this game, they most definitely can. And holy shit, it's paid off with that new engine of theirs. Like, holy shit, man. The animations were not that good before, but holy shit. If they let us play as Reen in any of the games going forward, and I get to use any of his S-Crafts from any of the previous games that Reen has been in, I'm gonna go ape shit, because if they'll have him with those animations that we got just now with Van, oh, that'd be great to see. Oh shit. So fucking badass. I don't care if it was overkill. I'm doing it. I don't give a shit. Oh shit. Oops. Oh shit. Fuck yeah. Even leveled up. This game's great. This game's so fucking good. I fucking love this game so much right now. How many hours am I at? Okay, I'm at 1 hour 16 minutes for a stream. Okay.
向かうとすっか。
何がお好みかな。それじゃあね。
さあ出発すんぞ。さて最後にもう一軒回るぞ。
バンさん、
いいから黙って
お
つい
花はい
てこい。
かがですか。お花はいかがですか。またお越しくださいませ。
どこに？いない。どうして？
大した身のこなしだな。甘いぜ。
バンさん、大丈夫ですか？え？かわいい。
ガキか。
民間人に遅れを取るなんて。最初から気づかれてここに誘い込まれたんですね。
振り切れなさそうだったからな。今のはシャドウによる偽装映像だ。ラムダとは違う方式だな。
そんな機能まで。すごい。噂通り。それ以上かも。よかった。アブたちの反対を押し切って。アブ、その呼び方って。
大陸中東部の方言か。装束に身のこなしといい。ひょっとしてお前、二重の意味でひょっとしてだったか。
え？
参ったな。その年でクルガの両兵、しかも小娘とはな。
クルガ戦士団副頭目が長女フェリーダ・アルファイドって言います。スプリガン、アークライド様、どうか相談に乗っていただけませんか？はい、私たちクルガの民は炎とアルーシャを報じています。山岳地にある里で暮らしていて、戦士として戦うのが習わしなんです。そんな、私なんかまだまだ半人前で、早くアブたちみたいな一人前の戦士になりたいんですけど。 直接問い合わせがあって、アブ、副頭目も心配していろいろ当たっているみたいなんですけど。はい、そうですけど。すみません、変なこと言っちゃったみたいで。でもバン様の言う通り、あんまり憎いとかはないんです。それどころか行方不明の中隊の隊長さんにはよくしてもらってて。アイーダさんっていう女傭兵で、アイゼンシルトでも指折りの実力者です。私が2年前に戦士となってから何度か敵味方として付き合いがあって、休戦日や合同訓練の時にいろいろなことを教えてくれたんです。私、妹に弟、年の離れたお兄ちゃんはいるんですけど、本当のお姉ちゃんみたいな感じで、年下だけど友達って言ってくれて、大切な人なんです。でもクルガからの捜索隊への参加を希望しても認めてもらえませんでした。まだ13歳だし、里と戦場しか知らないからってアブが。はい、初めて一人で里を出てバスと鉄道を乗り継いで、アイーダさんの中隊が共和国経由で帰還したのは分かっていますから、行方不明になったとすればこの国の可能性が高いと思うんです。そのバン様の噂は以前里の戦士の人から聞きました。共和国の首都に裏解決屋っていう両兵の相談にも乗ってくれる人がいるって。アルジェムの塊です。これでアイーダさんたちの行方を探してもらえないでしょうか。あ、一応戦士としての報酬で受け取ったものです。それって。その綺麗な装置が一体。本当ですか？はい、ありがとうございます。
バンか。そろそろかけてくると思ったぞ。ああ、クルガ戦士団ハサン副頭目の娘フェリーダ・アルファイド、アイゼンシルト中隊の捜索依頼だな。
ね。
まあな。四大動力者ライセンシーの中でもスポーツを得意とするインゲルト、その傑作ピックアップトラックを俺なりにカスタムチューンしててな。特にフロントと足回りを。
すごい車なんですね。
朝っぱらから何をぐちぐち言ってやがる。
むにゃ、そうだよアニエスちゃん。フェリちゃんもパンはついでに。
それとこれ持って行ってちょうだい。サンドイッチにミルクにコーヒー、モーニング代わりにどうぞ。いいのよ、お客さんをもてなすのは当然だから。あなたの故郷だってそうでしょ。
お前さんみたいなちびっこはよく寝てよく食べるのが一番だ。バン、お嬢ちゃんたちにくれぐれも危ないことがないようにな。
えへへ、いってらっしゃい。
やっぱり早いですね。それなのにあんまり揺れていませんし。バンさんが自慢するのもわかる気がします。
そうだろそうだろ。あと10分くらいで首都高を抜けて北の国道へ出る。そしたらこいつの速さと安定性をもう少し味わわせてやるよ。
すごい、もっとスピードが出るんですね。
安全運転でお願いします。
西風の旅団、人数は少ないけど大陸西部で双璧と言われた団で、王っていう人に率いられたスペシャリストの集まりだったそうです。アイーダさんはそこの部隊長としてずっと活躍してきたそうですけど、5年前その団長さんが亡くなって団が一旦解散してしまって、それで今所属しているアイゼンシルトに移ったそうです。
フェリちゃん、アイーダさんからいろいろなことを教わったんですよね。知識や思いはきっと大切な絆を手繰り寄せる 手がかりになると思います。だから大丈夫。バンさんはもちろん、私も微力ながらお手伝いしますから。アニエスさん。はい、ありがとうございます。戦士お二人は私が守り。引き受けました。任せろ。お任せください。
一度見てみるか。
聞き込みはもういいんですか？
ああ、今拾えるのはこんなもんだろ。
バス無事に帰れる？といいです。
よし、業務開始だ。
良さそうですね。
始めるか。
いい手応えです。
やりましたね、フェリちゃん。
How you doing, Devin? Yeah, I'll show you something while you're here then. I don't know, because I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm just doing a separate file at the moment, which is this file I'm doing right now for the stream that I'd be doing for it. My main file is my other file that I'm not on at the moment. I'm just doing this file at the moment.
これはどうでしょう？いきますよ。
フェリちゃん。
炎よ、私に力を。やー、とどめです。イグニスランページ。炎とアルーシャに感謝を。
バッチリ。速攻だ、フェリー。
今です。
これから動かすよ。
引き受けました。
任せろ。
炎とアルーシャに感謝を。いえ、漁師の人が言っていたように。
もう少し調べてみる。
炎の加護。
全開よ。頑張ってください。
Yeah, I don't give a shit if it's overkill. I'm doing it.
Yes. 上出来だ。
さすがはバンさんですね。頑張ります。戦闘終了。データを処理する。
想像します。
気をつけなさい。アーツで弱点がつけるわよ。
炎の加護。
こいつは効くぜ。
アーツで弱点がつけるわよ。特定のアーツが
全力でいきましょう。
ガンガン行くぞ。
ごめんなさい、ベリちゃん。この調子でいきましょう。
Hold up a second.
この調子でいきましょう。
damn, so YouTube's recommending my shit now? Shit. But goddamn, this game is so fucking good right now. Like, oh, it's so seamless now. Like, it's not held back by the Fire Engine's choreography issues at all. I'm pretty sure the Pro would be able to hit it at 60 FPS. Like, I have no doubt about it. That's how good it is. Like, this engine is unstoppable. Silky fucking smooth. Only one time I had a little bit of a frame drop, or even then, it was not even that low. I had a feeling. Oh yeah, and I found that word on the next update for TOF. So on PC, when I was on there earlier, I checked and it said that there's gonna be an update for it on the 5th of September, 3.2, and it's gonna be a new banner for a new character. Yep, Joltville for Domain 9. I don't know where that thing's located. I just know it's gonna be called Joltville. But they announced the thing on the page for their server menu. I don't know if it's showing it on console version, but I know on PC version for server menu it gives the news on there, and I don't know if it's updated on PlayStation yet for the news for the upcoming version. Because they might be holding back on PlayStation a little bit. Van's S-Craft, go burr. Lysin, laser. Hard pass on Icarus for me. I grabbed Umi on PC the other night. I know some of them that they're doing a 3-pick for the next version. Because yeah. Yeah, but they've been, yeah, yeah, Alice. They've been doing 3 picks for a while. I just don't know how long or when they started doing 3 pick banners. I just know at one point they started doing that, and I hadn't known that about that until I found out one night when I came back after like 165 days of not playing the game. God, this game's so good though. Mm-hmm. Nope. Wait, so I'm okay for streaming with it? Like, from the games itself or from my phone? So free game all around? Oh, Verizon? Laser! His S-Craft is so fucking good. Like, goddamn. I don't know. Because it doesn't tell me who's... Yeah, because I know on my phone, I keep it on my phone as well, so I can keep up to date with the chat. Because on PlayStation, it doesn't let me type with the chat. Only on my phone it lets me. So I keep it on my phone at least, and that's part of why it's saying one viewer watching at the very least, because I have it open on my phone so I can chat in case I have to take a bathroom break or something, and I put it in the chat just in case. But sometimes people tune in here and there. But this game's so fucking good. But I'm gonna be doing 2 files for it. My main file, which is for when I'm not streaming, and then my stream file is when for, well, I'm streaming it. But the stream file I only do like when I've already gone through progress on the offline file. Because the offline file is my primary, so I want to make sure I do that one more before I do more streams of the stream file. But the game's really fucking seamless. Yeah, I saw. Oh yeah, with the orbment system, it's really different. And it's a bit more improved. To where actually you can actually do a bit more upgrade stuff and new slot system for other stuff that take part with the orbment system in general, such as arts. You can actually put in like these different things or whatever to where they upgrade or efficiency or whatever it is for the arts. Because well, I can't understand Japanese, but it's some sort of system that has to do with the arts and other things as well, like just basic attack and defense and EX. But it's a pretty good system from what I've seen so far. And there's also an
Somehow you're just getting by even without knowing the
exactly. Because I already know what the menus say most of the time anyway. Because we both played the previous games, so we both have an idea of what the menus are saying.
call game or what you call bullshit. The hell are you trying to fucking force on the match count? Fucking weird.
Still can't believe YouTube recommended you my video. That was fucking good.
Video?
Yeah.
Yeah, older audiences normally 18 to 17 plus.
Yeah, I always put that there nowadays because back in late 2019 when YouTube had that COPPA issue, that's when I decided, alright, I can't do a general audience anymore. So I decided to put that in my titles from then onward. Just so I have my ass covered. Because, well, we all know how much bullshit the FTC can be sometimes. Especially with that COPPA shit when it came to the YouTube thing back in late 2019. So because of that, I decided to go ahead and have a way to cover my ass just in case some shit hits the fan. That way I can say, well, these videos aren't really meant for kids at all. Like, literally, they're not. So, that's why I put older audiences 17 plus or 15 plus usually. I only do 15 plus sometimes if it's like certain games that don't go that over the edge with it. But if it's one that goes like over the edge, then it'll be 17 or 18 plus usually.
One episode where Stan fucking explains well. No?
No.
Faggot?
Oh.
No, no. You'll fucking
Take a left at a traffic signal. The light turns yellow, should be your turn to go, but the traffic coming at you just keeps coming. And even when the light turns red, a guy in a BMW runs the red light so you can't make your left turn. What goes through your mind?
bag.
Right! But you're not thinking, oh, he's a homosexual. You're thinking, oh, he's an inconsiderate douchebag like a Harley rider.
This is making insanely good sense to me. This is the only funny because now I think about it. That I think about it. I don't think I've ever used the word to describe a homosexual. I've always used the word to describe somebody that pisses me off and that turns me off on it. True. True. Actually, that's the majority of the time where somebody either gets called a fag or a faggot because they're doing something either stupid or they're pissing someone off or being a dickhead.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if my audio for broadcasting has your audio in it or not. Ah, shit, my hair. Oh, shit. Ah. Damn, I got fucking knots in my hair. I'm gonna call from my stream, though. I'm gonna call it on my stream. But anyway, to those of you watching this, whether it's during a stream or afterward, hope y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all another time whenever I stream it again. Peace out. Wolfdog out.